Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. It's time for pain. It's time for Devil May Cry 2.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons and humans,
okay, I cannot tab out without the game being mad at me.
Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda, with a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name. Sparda eradicated the demons. And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer, Dante.
Wow, what a cool guy. He's got 2 guns, don't care about nothing. This is still probably my favorite Dante outfit.
You called?
They should bring back Lucia.
Till next time, son of Sparda.
Entirely just to fuck with people. All right. All right, let's see how this goes. Look at that. S. For yeah. The S stands for super good, you guys. This looks worse than I expected, he said. Oh, buddy. Oh, friend. This is Devil May Cry 2. But this is Devil May Cry 2 with the Definitive Edition mod, which is actually just a cheat engine table. So, it's a bit limited in what they were able to do. But the intention is to make... Yes. The intention is to make this a, I can tell, for example, that there's way less fucking lag on all of Dante's moves. And I think they also made it so that the guns aren't as absurdly powerful. But, you know. Yeah, but... Look, Dante's moves actually come out, like, reasonably fast and cancel into each other. Unlike in, the actual game. I can actually pull up a list of what they have done. You can fake jump cancel. Goblin, I played through this game twice for the children. Like 2 years ago. And I wanted to see how this would... Because I wanted to see how the Definitive Edition mod would work. I wanted to see how much someone could fix this game with just a cheat engine table. Like, I want to be clear here. This game's probably still dog shit, but it is definitely a little more, mobile.
Hello.
Hello, Chino!
How's it going?
I'm explaining to the people, the concept of this stream, which is, playing a mod that tries to fix Devil May Cry 2 to be less dog shit.
Oh, I see.
And it's literally just a table for cheat engine that changes values, so there's a limit to what they can do.
So, say I was someone who hadn't played.
Okay.
Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Dude, what makes it dog shit in the first place?
Okay, so it's a combination of things. Dante and Lucia's moves come out. They're very laggy. They don't do the character action things that you want them to do. Your guns are stupidly overpowered, so the best way to play most encounters is to just mash the square button until everything dies.
I see.
And then,
You wanted to do other things.
yeah.
Just match the button.
Yes. As Sid Meier once said, players will always try to optimize the fun out of games.
It's true.
And so what this mod / cheat engine thing does is more or less, it makes all of Dante and Lucia's moves come out faster, and makes, like, canceling, you can cancel stuff more easily.
And does it tone down the guns so that...
And the guns are slightly less busted, but there's several boss fights where you basically just have to use guns, so they can't tone them down too much.
I see what you mean about the animation.
God damn it. How are we all doing?
Okay.
Look, I'm playing
Brayden,
Devil May Cry 2. I'm pressing the square button and things are dying.
I'm so glad you're streaming because I ended up getting a sore throat. That fucking bad, fake, goddamn Sherlock Holmes game got me sick, Brayden.
I know. It's not the part where you're a teacher.
Yeah, it's probably that too, right?
I mean, the odds are strong, yeah.
See, this is... If there was one nice thing to say about the pandemic...
Uh-huh, go on.
It was that, the mask wearing and the distancing, and it's even like the year where we were not in rooms with other people. I went 2 years without getting sick.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's why I still mask.
Which then meant when we stopped wearing masks, after I did the first in-person Christmas party with my family and extended family, immediately after that, I got maybe the worst cold of my life. Like, it just knocked the shit out of me. It was like, oh, wait, right, the body actually kind of does need to get sick.
You got weak.
Yeah.
I sure did.
See, the last couple times I've gotten sick are the most sick I've been in years.
I don't know, did you guys get boosted again?
I mean, I got my booster and my flooster.
I got my booster last week. I forget which day, actually.
That kicked the shit out of me again.
I got my flu and my COVID shot on the same day.
I got it at the same time, too.
And that knocked the shit out of me for one day.
I would say the same thing. It was, I remember last year when I got boosted and flu shotted, It was like 2 days, and this year it was just 1 day off that I needed. Actually, no, I didn't take time off because I did it conveniently right before I went to Thanksgiving. Ugh. But yeah, getting sick, it sucks.
I'm filling out the Game of the Year lists.
I did a quick little whip dash thing.
I have probably decided on the final 10 for my list.
No, I mean our game. I'm in the spreadsheet.
Oh, right. I need to look at that. We're probably gonna... Are we gonna record that next week?
Garzy's wing?
Oh, we could also record Garbanzo's
right.
wing.
Yep. Yeah, we need to talk about, like, normally, Gino, you get the GOTY sheet up and running, so...
It's up.
It's up? It's the
up,
same
I've
one.
added
It's
it.
always...
That's what I just said.
Okay, well then,
Microphone
send that
working?
shit. Send that shit to me.
No, it's just Mr. Listening Comprehension.
It's the same list. It's the same sheet as last year.
Oh, okay, I didn't remember.
Added a tab.
So I know that, I was listening to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, because I am in a feverish delirium.
Yeah, because...
And they were talking about something that reminded me of a recent adventure that Gino went on. They were, you know, you might be a liberal if you can tell me your favorite Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me panelist.
That's gonna be Paula Poundstone.
Yeah. I'll take Alonzo Mourning, also. Anyways, they were talking about how Rainforest Cafe is actually seeing a revival because millennials think it's funny, like, irony poison to go there and eat there.
I mean, it's not just millennials, it's Zoomers, let's be clear.
Zoomers are also going, but basically people are now ironically eating at Rainforest Cafe after those 2 video essays about
After that Eddie Burback video where he went to every single Rainforest Cafe in the country.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got... So wait, you got a veggie burger, right?
It was a Beyond Burger.
Okay. I hear that... Watching that video, it seems like their chicken is dire, but their pasta dishes might not be terrible.
I just don't want to go to a Rainforest Cafe. The year we lived in Virginia... there was a Rainforest Cafe in the mall there.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only time I've ever been to a Rainforest Cafe is when we lived in Chesapeake.
See,
Goblin also saying I didn't get sick also when during the pandemic. It was great. Yeah, I know. Fuck this. This sucks.
Yeah, but now
Can we
I
go
get
back
sick
to
all the
being
time.
Hikikomori?
And by that I mean there was that time earlier this year where I got a cold and it fucking kicked my ass in like a deeply humiliating way as someone who used to not get sick.
I'm just glad I'm getting it out of the way now, so that I still have time between now and actually trying to enjoy shit during Christmas. Because let me tell you, trying to enjoy Christmas sick sucks. It's always happened to me. It's happened to me twice.
But yeah,
All right, Braden. I mean, not Braden. Gino, how bad are your Denver Nuggies going to obliteralize my Sacramento Kingies?
I mean,
no,
I'm
this is
hoping
not
it's
based
double digit.
DMC2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a myrtleization, right?
That's what I hope for.
Yeah.
I hope for bad things for you.
Then you know what? Just to taunt you, I'll switch the fucking, like, Detroit Pistons game or fucking
Let me pull up
the
Cheat
Utah
Engine.
game.
I'll post a list of
I don't know, that's
changes in
Yeah.
the chat if people want to actually know what's different about this, because it still looks like Devil May Cry 2, which is to say it looks like But
It does look like butt.
Oh, Mr. Reading Comprehension, now I'm gonna just okay. Whoa, what the fuck? Did you do all of these steps just to do this?
I mean, I just installed Cheat Engine and then
okay, sure.
loaded the file and then applied it.
Okay, sorry.
I need one of you to do the nominations for stuff that was in your podcast.
Okay. Anime Shit Boy.
I mean, like, for the regular categories.
Oh. Well, the good news is we played mostly garbage this year.
I know, but you did play Skull, and I knew to put that in best form.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be a pick for us.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is this time, Gino, now that our good friend Jeff is not going to join us, you don't have to worry about Off the Deep End outvoting the main podcast.
Unless you want me to ask Borgmaster to be on.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
he
I
was
think
on.
I mean, he's
How many
basically
podcasts?
he's basically the third host.
He was on three?
I like having the voting power.
Yeah.
And also, I think y'all are more up on the games that we played on the main show.
So now, sure. Wait, we played more games than the main show?
No. I'm saying you know what we played on the main show.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it is starting to be the main podcast plays the games is the side podcast, right?
Hold it. I can
You do one a
turn
month,
off
you do
Cheat
one a
Engine
month.
and let's see if that let's
You
see
don't
if
do
that
one a month. Well, we did one a month because we needed to sync up our schedule with guys. That slowed down Silent Hill 2 a little bit.
it didn't like me
I mean,
doing that.
yeah, 1, 2.
It didn't like
Generally
me turning
speaking,
off
there's,
Cheat
like,
Engine.
4 weeks per month, so it's main podcast, episode for Off the Deep End, your football cast, and then other, which used to be the Final Fantasy podcast, but Jeff's schedule is getting harder and harder to work with.
Well, we should get another one out because of.
I feel like we could go back to...
Listen, if you need someone to play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers, you know who just bought a copy of that.
You need help? Is that what you're saying? Is that a cry
This
for
is
help?
not a cry for help.
Wait. Are you
Okay.
talking? You're talking the Steam release, right?
No.
Oh.
No,
You're gonna
the Wii
You're
game.
gonna bootstrap it on the Wii?
I own the Wii video game, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers, featuring the gravity gun.
You know what?
Goblin,
Just
it was $7.
Okay.
Lionheart, I have not played over 80 games to completion, but I have played over my current list on the Giant Bomb of that I use to keep track of what I've played. Does have over 100 games on it, and some of those are just
Oh no, wait,
bullshit
it's not
I
on
streamed.
Steam. It's just switching PS4. I forgot. Sorry. That would be a game where, if you wanted to do online matchmaking, that Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition, if it had not been scuffed, actually would justify a PC release. But I've always said that if I ever wanted to torture Gino, I would just ask him to play the Crystal Bearers.
Yeah, listen, Jeff is too busy being a responsible adult doing grad school, whereas I'm an irresponsible adult in grad school.
Then Gino can enjoy the Anime Shitboy Award by talking about Lyle and how he sucks.
What if
Fine,
Final
instead-
Fantasy had a gravity gun, Gino?
I don't want that. I've never asked that question. No one has.
What if it had Waggle?
No one's asked that. Stop giving me things I didn't ask for.
That's wrong, because someone at Square Enix asked that, and then they greenlit a project.
Armed a team.
So, Checkmate atheists.
Taco Bell is still reasonably cheap. I was surprised to learn this. McDonald's is scuffed though. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Fucking
McDonald's is
Yeah.
no longer like the dirt cheap option.
No. Charge too much for what they offer.
Yeah. Like, did you know that their basic ass burger, the burger that's just basically 2 mini buns, a patty that's basically a shred of meat paper, and then ketchup, a pickle, and diced onions is $2.49?
And that's just the basic hamburger.
That's the basic ass hamburger, no cheese.
It's still cheap.
I mean, $2.49 is...
It used to be $1, goddammit, and I remember when it was less than that. You get like 5 of them.
Yeah, but have you considered that...
Thanks, Biden.
Yeah.
That's still cheap. Their breakfast biscuit is too expensive, though.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about bad fast food, as we
So,
are
like,
wont to do.
Like what bad fast food?
We're talking about how McDonald's is more expensive than it should be for how good it is.
Sure.
I was at an airport. The McDonald's was what was open.
Yes.
I got a
I
egg
can relate.
McMuffin. And the egg McMuffin was like $3 or $4, and it was not that much food. Egg biscuit.
Yeah.
Well, you have to. Your burgers in Canada are $1.50 when they're $1 in the U.S. because you get healthcare.
Yeah. Once again, you have healthcare.
You get the burgers that kill us, and then you have a country that
This is one of the benefits of when you go to Japan and you see the crazy ass shit that they got in their McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm aware
Such
of...
a depression factor.
Gura koro,
It's more
gura
affordable
koro,
and they
gura
have better
koro, gura
options.
koro, gura koro.
So that dude that brought all that candy that I posted in the general Discord, he's not Japanese, but he lived in Japan for a couple of years. He just goes and visits friends like once a year, and every time he comes back, all he's like is, I just want to go back and live there.
I mean, it's a better place to live, generally speaking.
It depends.
Yeah.
In some ways.
The racism's kind of a problem, Gino.
That's a pretty bad problem, but you know...
He was aware of that and commented on it and was like, yeah, I'd still rather go there.
Trains are pretty great, though.
And also just speaks enough Japanese to get by, so...
Trains are pretty great. Laughing guns is cool.
Yeah. If I could... I would like to revisit Japan.
Would you like to live in Japan?
Listen, sometimes I think about it.
Did you deal with that soul-crushing amount of office work?
The actual thing is, I think living in a country where I don't fluently speak the language
Actually a problem.
would actually be a problem, even though, you know,
Yeah.
plenty of people in Tokyo speak English, or at least...
So I'm not going to keep bringing this guy up, but I did talk to, again, that coworker
Yeah.
about the whole office work thing. Apparently it's kind of expected that Westerners just go home at 5 and the Japanese people keep working. That is what he told me. I don't know how true that is.
For them.
But I don't know. I just...
Okay, so let me tell you about the whole thing about France, Lionheart. So, there are parts of France that are not Paris where they are way more open to the tourist industry because they need it desperately more than Paris does, whereas Paris could give or take the tourists, and they fucking hate you for it unless they're part of the company.
Listen, the one
But the
time...
minute that you leave Paris, you just deal with so much nicer people. Like Nice, like those types of areas. Because I've said this before. My stepbrother's wife is a sommelier. Yeah. Like a professional wine taster and raider. Like, actually has the certification of being a master above, like, a certain level, like, genuinely in that field.
There's a certification for wine testing?
Oh, it's a fucking... You don't even know.
A little much.
No, oh my god, it's insane. Like, you have to be... Like, the examination is crazy. Like, you have to... They're gonna give you a series of wines, and you have to be within a certain number of points when you share your ratings. And then you have to do this, like, double-blinded and all sorts of things. It's an insane amount of examination.
You have to be very good at tasting things.
Yeah, you basically have to be not only a super taster, but you need to understand how the scoring system for... I know that when you go to Costco and you see all the bottles of wines and they've got 90s and 89s, like, it's very easy to dismiss it. Number big, therefore good. But, like, you need to be able to, like, do that while blindfolded. And then you can't be wrong by more than 2 points. Like, 150 times.
It sounds ridiculous to me.
And then you also need to be able to identify the type of soil and the geographic location of the wine based off the taste alone. It's insane. Anyways. But yeah, the minute you get away from the metropolitan hub of Paris, like, France is a completely different thing. I think Braden's actually talked about this too.
No, the only place in France I visited was Paris. Which was, this was also right after they lost the World Cup in 2010, so they extra didn't want to see dumb American kids.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about this Devil May Cry 2 mod?
So I can definitely tell a difference. The problem is, it's still fucking Devil May Cry 2, so, like... So, you know how in, Devil May Cry, you have, you know, your pause inputs where you're like, pause, triangle, triangle, pause, triangle, triangle, and that's how you, change your combos. What if instead, in Devil May Cry 2, you have to, move the control stick while you are swinging Dante's sword in order to do more combo.
Sounds like a good reason to do that. Square button.
Are you telling me that you can only polish a turd so much?
I'm saying that there's only so much a cheat engine table can do. Also, let me remember how to...
So, but how does this rank compared to, say, the Sonic 06 mod or the Wand of Gamelon mod, or any of these?
I mean, Sonic 06, they remade that game from scratch.
I was about to say, isn't that an engine rewrite, pretty much?
Yeah.
Can you remind me what one of the twists was in Shadow the Hedgehog?
What twist?
Which route?
The funniest one?
The one where he's a robot? Or the one where it's like, hey, Shadow, it's me, the devil! Oh, this thing. I want you to do sin! Steal candy from babies and small businesses.
You know what,
I'm not just talking about Walmart.
Before we leave, I mean, this is the first time, you know, you've been on a live stream with us. You know, I guess we're gonna leave shortly to do the basketball. How are you holding up now that we still have no sign of Final Fantasy IX Remake?
Hate it.
It's fine.
Hate it.
Aren't there a whole bunch of, like, fan up-res projects?
Yeah, the Moguri mod.
Like one of those?
Yeah, there's still a lot of good ways to play that game. I just wanted to see but a remake would be actually doing.
They're not. I seriously doubt that game's gonna get the 7 remake treatment.
I doubt it's gonna get the full-on 7 remake. I'm wondering if they do Moguri mods that make it a little better. Do they do a remaster sort of deal where it's basically the original game but out on regular on new consoles? Because
I mean, you can't even, you wouldn't be able to justify that because that iOS algorithmic update is already pretty good, and I think they've already released it.
They have. So I don't think it would be that. If it's a remake, I think it would probably have to be better backgrounds or original backgrounds or somewhere in between. Maybe like what they did for Trials of Mana.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Also, wasn't that game originally supposed to be a callback to older JRPGs?
Yeah.
It was.
I feel like taking it out of the PS1 visual style context maybe approaches defeating that concept.
I mean, that's what people said about that Trials of Mana game that came out this year, and it ended up.
Well, I mean,
striking
the
a
main
good
pod
balance.
played that Trials of Mana remake,
Yeah,
and M played the
that's
original.
good. Would love if they did that, but Final Fantasy 9, like not as
Really?
far as 7 remake or Rebirth, but
No, not
Okay.
Visions of Mana, the Trials of Mana remake from a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
Visions of Mana is a completely different thing.
And also, Lionheart is the only person I know who's... And Goblin, I think, are the only people I know who've played Visions of Mana. I'm trying to remember. Goblin,
Okay,
did you play
so-
Visions of Mana?
Here's my personal theory. Okay. The only other Final Fantasy game that will ever get the 7 treatment is 10. It's not 9. They're not going to do it to 6. They're not going to do it to 8. They're going to do it for 10 if they ever do it again.
wouldn't
Who
the
knows?
darkest
It's
answer
Square
be that they
Enix.
do it for 13?
You know what? I mean, honestly, this has come out up on the Giant Bomb Discord, but to be perfectly honest, them actually polishing up the technical side of all 3 of those games and then re-releasing them on the modern consoles and maybe re-releasing them on PC would not be a terrible idea.
The 13 games.
Yeah, all of those 13 games with better technology, a better engine, because like 13-2 and Lightning Returns are technical fucking nightmares. They
Yeah.
run poorly. You have even seen me play all 3 of them, and they run very poorly.
Yeah, aesthetically though, those games don't really need much.
Yeah, I think you just do a quick little like
You touch up some textures
touch it
here
up
and
and
there.
then fucking put it out. But no,
Yeah.
I mark my words. I think that if they ever pull the 7 remake trigger again, it's gonna be for 10. That's not saying that I think it's gonna happen.
Well, here's the thing. 10 already has a pretty good port to every platform right now.
And the original version of 7 was available on everything, including your Samsung fucking refrigerator. But
Yeah, but
that didn't
the
stop.
original version of 7 wasn't like fully voiced, fully 3D, everything. The Final Fantasy X definitely looks its age, but it's still pretty approachable.
We're talking about Square, though. That's kind of where I'm going
Sure.
with this. Is I'm not necessarily saying it's the one that makes the most sense.
That's why I'm saying 13, because as much as I hate 13, it's popular and people seem to like it. So they might
I don't know if that's actually true or if we just had we just lived through people being into that game.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't think any of them really need it, except maybe 8 and 9, because everything else has a good version these days.
9 does, but with mods. You kind
Yeah.
of need to mod it up.
But like straight from the store, everything else has a good version.
You're right, Justin. Like I actually agree with you. But again, they're not pulling the 7 remake. 2 things. One, they're not pulling the 7 remake trigger for something that might be a little on the niche side, which is why they would never do it for 8. And then 2, if you wanted to do that for 8, you would have to make some pretty big decisions about how to adapt that game's gameplay, which is to say, there's no fucking way the junction system is coming back. Which, to that degree, it's like, fuck that.
Did I accidentally turn off? See, this is the
turned
problem
off
with Cheat Engine, is I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you saying you're playing vanilla Devil May Cry 2 right now?
I don't know if I'm playing...
You having a good time? Honey, are you having a good time?
Are you having a good time?
It's Devil May Cry 2. Isn't Cheat Engine just reading memory addresses?
Yep. So, at most, yeah, it's just tweaking values.
So anyway, that's what I think. That's where I am when I say that if they ever pull the 7 remake trigger, it's 10.
Well, we'll see because Grub has said 9 remake is a thing for like over a year now.
Yeah.
He's also said, I think most recently, that they had to basically restart from scratch.
Also, that Tactics remaster has been allegedly a thing.
Didn't the Tactics Ogre remaster do really well for him? I don't know. For sure.
Probably. I mean, Tactics Ogre is just a good time.
I mean, also, hey, surprise, surprise, that Dragon Quest III remaster did very well, especially in Japan.
Oh, really? It seems like that's the one. If they did the same thing to 5, I bet that would.
Yeah,
also...
you know what? I'm personally not a huge fan with certain stylistic choices of the Octopath system, but if you took, Gino, hear me out. What if Final Fantasy V, but it looked like Octopath?
Okay, so isn't Octopath Traveler like gameplay-wise a lot like Final Fantasy V?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
but
it Bravely Default 2 also?
No.
Like Final Fantasy V?
Yes and no.
It doesn't. Not quite, because Octopath is about like your character's jobs basically being one of 8 permutations, whereas with Final Fantasy V, it's like there's like 12, and they all go down the same linear build path, depending on the level up. And then hot swap passive abilities onto your characters, depending on which jobs you've given them previously.
I played pretty much all of Octopath Traveler 1. I played it for like 70 hours, but didn't do the final boss stuff. I played enough of Octopath Traveler 2 to go, this is way better than the first game, and then didn't keep playing it, which is a mistake.
Poor soul.
But anyways, I don't know, man. I think you could definitely, if the way that Dragon Quest III remake kind of came down, okay, I think that engine, if it works for Dragon Quest III, you could definitely do that to other Final Fantasy games. I have breaking news. So I pinged a one Lexi. About that fucking Garfield game. And now she wants to play it.
That?
I'm glad
Lexi.
you are ruining Ireland's top gaming journalist now that Danny O'Dwyer has become an American.
Lexi is a freelance writer for Polygon, Shack News, and other websites. She's been a frequent guest on a lot of Giant Bomb stuff. If you actually looked up Basic Cali Lexi, you would find them very quickly.
Yeah, she's cool.
She also likes playing absolute dog shit.
Yeah, she's on Game Mess Morning with Grub a lot.
She even reached out to me. Hey, I want to play that Greek god FMP game. How did you get that running? So don't worry. I got you.
Why does no one ever ask me how to get Final Fantasy Unlimited game up and running?
How come no one's
Because
asked?
that, like I said, that release on Steam is actually good. You don't need to rejigger it that bad.
You know what I should do for the Wii U Marathon this year?
What?
What?
Final Fantasy Unlimited card game.
Oh, yeah. When are you gonna beat Ozma? When are you gonna beat Ozma?
When are you gonna be asthma?
Can't beat Ozma.
Wait, we're talking about Ozma in the Final Fantasy Unlimited game, right?
No, Ozma in Final Fantasy IX.
I'm gonna assume that the biggest Final Fantasy IX fan in the world has beaten Ozma before.
No, I haven't.
I think
right.
Gino even has said that he doesn't do it out of principle.
It's very fun.
It's just, you know, you're the biggest Final Fantasy nerd. Not nerd, fan, and supporter. I would want you to. Don't you want to put that on your bucket list?
I can do that. I can do that.
Who's the Final Fantasy 12 super boss?
Yzamot.
Yeah, Yzmot, whatever. You see, I could understand if a Final Fantasy 12, if the world's biggest Final Fantasy 12 fan had decided not to beat Yzmot.
Yeah, because it's bullshit.
Yeah, because it's a boss fight that lasts like 4 hours.
If you play it efficiently.
Yeah. It is a goddamn MMO raid.
You beat 9 like a normal person and not speedrun it and then beat Ozma. I could finish Chocobo Hot and Cold in front of you people.
You know, I've brought up the fact that you're a Chocobo Hot and Cold defender to multiple people, and they all think you're crazy.
It's fine. I don't need to like it. I don't know that it's good. I just know that I enjoy it.
Did you see what I posted about the Pop-Tart Bowl?
Yeah, I saw that, yes.
Good. Yeah, I'm happy about that.
It's a functional fucking toaster. The trophy is a functional
I've
toaster.
gotten Excalibur 2 and I've beaten the game in about like 12 hours, so yeah. I have done that. I can speedrun it.
Have you done the jump rope?
No, I haven't. I haven't done the jump rope master. I haven't.
But you've perfected the cutscene where you have to do the sword fight, right?
I have done that. That's
I love these enemies that don't even hit me. Yeah, I think
I'm trying to think. Like,
I think I
super
broke
boss
Cheat
is
Engine.
Okay.
I like how the enemies hit you when you haunted them.
Super bosses. I'm trying to think like how many actual super bosses in Final Fantasy I've actually beaten. I did do War Machine, so that's one.
I've been closer to 100%ing 8 than 9 because 8's combat is so broken. Like 9,
So
it just takes a while.
I've done the War Machine in 1. I didn't do any of the Dawn of Souls stuff for 2. Didn't do any of the 3D stuff. I didn't do the Iron Giant in 3. I didn't do any of the weird 3D super boss bullshit in 4. Actually, no, I take that back. So, one of those 3D remake bosses is fine. The other is absolute bullshit. So, like, what is it? Garyon is just like a level and skill check, so it's fine. 5, I did do the super bosses in 5. I think that was Omega and Shinryu. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I did do those.
If I'm just psyching myself out because I'm a dingus and don't know how to use Cheat Engine correctly, or I accidentally turned it off when the game crashed.
I feel like whenever I do the coverage of Final Fantasy Unlimited, it's like ridiculous. I need to catalog them.
I don't like the ROM hacky stuff that he added in 1 through 6, especially with those portable releases either. Those weird engines that are like amalgam bosses. I mean, they're visually kind of interesting to look at, but they're not fun. It's like, haha, we kill you because you're not a higher level with max stats. Look at all of these dummy sprites. I do like that the one in the one super boss dungeon where it's just we took all of the bosses from every franchise ever and put them on a single body. That's kind of cool. So with 7, I've beaten Ruby Weapon, but I've never beat Emerald Weapon, and that is because I've attrition battled Ruby Weapon. And as I've always pointed out with Ruby Weapon, the trick is that for whatever reason, they forgot to have Ruby Weapon. Ruby Weapon is immune to almost all status effects except paralysis. I'm pretty sure that was a mistake. So you can have 2 out of your 3 characters constantly inflicting paralysis, and you have 1 character that's just whittling them away, and then at that point the boss becomes attrition. Emerald Weapon, I can't be fucked to do like the weird quest that's tied into it, like getting the weird pieces. So you say you have a chance.
You Omega in 8, right?
Yeah. You taught. I've done it both ways. I've done it the cheesy way, and I've done it legitimately. I've done it by just having Yuffie re-roll with the end, and then I've also beaten it using an actual fucking thing.
Oh right, you were streaming, and I was just like, I can get you to beat Omega right now.
No, you were constantly telling me, I don't think you got enough stats. I don't think you can do this. I don't think you can do this. And it's like, fuck off. I'm gonna do this. And then I did it.
Okay, see, now we're cooking with gas. So now I can switch between Devil Trigger stuff on the fly. Like it was a regular DMC game.
Are you sure it's working now?
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay.
I had to check some things.
I forget, like, what's the deal, not Brayden, Gina, what's the deal with Hades in Final Fantasy IX? You have to talk to, like, a bed of coral or some shit like that.
He's hiding behind the coral.
And then he has, like, a special shop that's only accessible if you beat him.
Right. He makes some of the cooler items. Tin armor, he makes hummus. He can make the Save the Queen sword that Beatrix has, but you can't equip it.
Have you ever fought Gan, that little bison-looking motherfucker?
I don't think I've ever finished the nice monster side quest.
Oh, okay. You call it. No, I'm not gonna do this here. It's also a fucking tried sacrifice. Fuck that shit. People want to talk about like Chocobo Hot and Cold being annoying. Fucking the nice monsters quest sucks. I've not beaten Penance in 10. I didn't do any of the weird secret dungeon shit in 10-2. Of course, none of us beat Absolute Virtue when we were all doing Final Fantasy 11. Oh, right. So, I haven't beaten Yzmot. I actually did fight Vercingetorix in 13. I did not beat Vercingetorix, but I actually got to that mission. And I was able to beat a Longui.
God, this game is boring.
Tell us how you actually feel, Braden.
I hate this video game. Hey, guess what? It was made in like 8 months. The original director, who is still not credited, left the project, and Itsuno basically had to salvage the entire thing. You know what? Fuck this.
Did that director go on to do anything? Yeah, if you're not gonna actually enjoy fucking cheating,
Itsuno went on to make Devil May Cry 3.
No, I meant the before that, the director before him.
People don't know who he is. His name has never been publicly put out. So people don't know what he is, or why he is, or
so also so that Amazon Prime video game series Secret Level,
yeah,
they've gone now after everyone's been bugging them about it, full mask off. It turns out the Mega Man episode's 5 minutes long.
Oh yeah, no, all of that. Listen, I watched the first set of those that they put out because I have bad friends, and it's fucking terrible. How do you feel about bad advertisements?
What if we watched those?
I already did.
And then did a podcast.
There's nothing to say about them. That's the problem.
What if we watched all of them?
No, but there's nothing to say about them. They are bereft of discussion.
That's a big fancy word. What does that mean?
Eat shit.
Jean-Luc? So what are you gonna play?
Oh,
You want me to just screen share here, Gino, while we watch Braden? And so is that it's just not you and me constantly getting on each other's nerves?
I'm here.
Justin's here.
No, but like
Yeah.
Gino wanted to watch the basketball game.
Oh.
Yeah. How's basketball? Are they winning, son?
Oh, fucking thank God.
I don't know yet.
His team's probably gonna murder my team.
Okay.
Unless Jokic has another mental breakdown where he feels like the most... It's been depressing to watch Jokic slowly but surely just become perpetually frustrated and pissed off with everything that he's having to deal with. Like, it's been... I don't know how you and the other... Well, actually, I do know how the other... Giant Bomb Discord Nuggets fan has been dealing with it, which is pinging you every single fucking minute of every single fucking game. I don't know how you do this, Gino. I don't know how you do that. Person shall be...
I'm powerful in a way that you will never understand.
Also, the only other Kevin, the only other Sacramento Kings fan is the same bucket as me, which is, I'm here for the misery train, baby.
Yeah, so...
Anyways, so you've been watching in real time Jokic perpetually, literally seem like he's not happy.
I don't know. He's in the middle of the best season anyone's ever had, ever, in basketball.
Yeah, but Jamal still has his streakiness, and Michael Porter constantly is hurt a lot, and then Aaron
Hasn't been
Gordon
hurt
is
at
a
all.
shadow
He's
of
played-
himself.
He played every game last season.
No, I meant this season.
He has played every game. The problem is Jamal's been hurt. Gordon's been hurt. Jokic missed a few games because his child was born. That's on him.
Oh, I'm just.
Okay, Stalker 2
Hey,
just crashed.
if we were to record, we should actually record. Can we record an NBA podcast before fucking Christmas? Like, I feel like we have a lot to talk about. Actually,
Sure.
you know what?
We
We
didn't
should record
publish
it
the last
after
one.
Christmas. After the Christmas game. Because I feel like we need to just give Pete 15 minutes. And we just allow him to be in a safe place. It doesn't seem like a good time to be a 76ers fan.
See, my secret is
You don't give a shit about what we're talking about.
I don't care about sports.
You care about Eurojank.
I care about Stalker 2 deciding to crash on me when I'm reloading my save.
Buggy game is still a little buggy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's not kid ourselves. This game will never not be buggy.
Yeah, that's the way God intended.
I will say, you might not care about sports, Braden, but the Great Barrier Thief is a great nickname.
Yes.
All right, we're watching the Kings broadcast because I'm stream sharing, not you.
It's fine. You don't need to watch me. If this crashes
I'm gonna watch
again,
you.
If this crashes again, I'm going to be mildly upset.
What would be the other game for?
I have
Gino?
so much bullshit. I can.
What would be the palate cleanser for you?
I mean, I still have this Switch hooked up, or this Wii hooked up to the capture card.
You could play Metroid Prime 3. I don't know.
Okay, nope. Okay, it just crashes, and I don't know why.
Do you have Cheat Engine up still?
No, nope.
That is a legitimate question, though.
No, Cheat Engine is not on anymore. It might be OBS, or it might just be the most recent patch fucking broke things. Or I don't know. I haven't played the game in like a week, and so it's all broken. Everything's broken. Nothing can be fixed. Am I broken? Yes. Fuck it.
What if we watched Garzy's Wing? Would that help
I already watched Garzy's Wing with you.
What if we watched it again?
I'm not a 3-year-old who needs to watch something over and over again.
You could, though.
I'm not that level. I'm not that kind of autistic. No, what if instead we played the stop-motion samurai game?
Hell yeah, this fucking game.
You finished Silent Hill 2, Brayden?
No. I was discouraged after you recorded that podcast without me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was because of scheduling issues being very difficult. And also, just having a very busy schedule.
Oh, you mean being in Finland?
Yeah, that made things awkward.
Yeah, I could see.
Wrangling just the people who I knew to wrangle was hard. You should get back into it. It's good.
Yeah, I know.
When did this come out, Brayden?
Last week.
Recently.
Oh, I was about to say, it looks like some 360 era bloom happening here.
Nope. You'll see.
No.
You'll see.
Alright.
Oh, wait, is this?
Yeah, this is the game we talked about during the Next Fest.
Yeah, this
This is
was
the one you told me I should play.
Alright, I'm gonna screen share for you, Gino.
And if I get bored of this, I have another thing that may or may not be an introduction to the next thing I want to stream.
Alright.
Called Arbitrary Waters
What?
Strategic Hell.
This is where he meets me.
Yes, in my dreams. But this
Alright,
is
also,
no
I
dream.
do want to watch this fucking game. So, like I said,
Okay.
they later revealed that
Here
they
you
were
go.
going to... Oh, that's right. Have you ever been to a basketball game in person recently? The thing that I was
have.
told that someone thought was really weird is they actually do serve their wine in stemless wine glasses in the Kings Stadium. You just have to remember to give them back.
No, he'll come.
But anyways, yeah, I was... Oh, fuck, we're starting Alex Land. Fuck me. Oh, fuck.
Kitsune.
I don't see
Ah,
anything.
fuck.
I just see
My friend,
blackness.
Oh, really?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
you're gonna
this
be prevented
sword
from
in a
streaming
very
anything.
long time.
Oh, are they blocking me?
They say it belonged to
Yes.
my ancestors.
No,
They're on to you.
exactly.
Ah,
I don't
fuck.
understand.
I haven't
Brayden.
had that problem before.
I'm doing
I'm
Amazon, so
going
maybe they
to
do have an
tell you a
anti-block
story.
software thing.
And I want you to listen very closely. Things are moving quickly. Things that cannot
Window
be
capture.
undone. Much of what happens next will depend on you. And you too, little one.
Yeah, it says that it detects it as Amazon.
Clear your mind and
Fuck.
open your heart. This story begins a
Forgot
very
how,
long time ago. In the
I was
dream
playing Mass
of
Effect Andromeda
another
yesterday, and I
young
got two
samurai.
dolls at one point in a cutscene.
Mm.
Damn it.
Two naked jawls.
Yeah, how did that make you feel?
A screenshot of it.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know. God damn it. It's doing the same thing that
His name was Takeshi.
Borgmaster had to deal
Like
with.
you. He had the
do you
gift
get around
of
it?
communicating with
I
the
don't
tree
remember.
spirits, the Kodama.
Him. See what he says.
Like
He
the
has
way
figured
this
out how to get
game
around.
looks and the intricacy of the stop motion shit is so
I will say on stream it doesn't pop as stop
No.
motion as much. It does look beautiful.
The Kodama saw some of their light in Takeshi and visited him in his dreams.
In my dreams, they speak without words. Into my heart.
It was the same with Takeshi.
So this is all This part is computer generated, right? Because
I
I
think-
think it's not this smooth.
Yeah.
The gameplay, no.
yeah. I think the gameplay is
There's an absurd number of frames of animation on that guy's walking.
yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering if it was stop motion stylized 3D art or is it actual you got puppets.
I also wonder if they interspersed some frames here.
I mean,
The fuck was that?
It was 1 second, I'm trying to watch a video. Let me mute my mic.
But also, this feels like the way this moves, the way he moves against this background feels like something from the mid '90s. I don't
Sorry,
mean
that
that in a
was,
bad way.
it was Bruce Springsteen telling you to step away from the guacamole and to put the chicken wings down.
Right. I think I do have a...
yeah, I don't know if there's some interpolation they're doing to make the animation a little smoother, but God, it's a look.
This looks very good.
Kitsune,
Hello, my friend.
you look troubled.
Something moves among the spirits. I feel Stendoji's
No
presence.
spirit boxes ever come and
I
talk to
fear
me.
the moment we have
Um,
dreaded is at hand.
Are you...
It can't be. What has changed?
The answer may
Do you
not
want to be
what,
tricked?
but who? You must
Yes?
warn the village.
We have prepared for this all our lives.
Preparation only
The option
takes
is to be
you
Ghost
the
or to be
edge.
Trick. I would prefer
Yeah.
to be
Truth
Trick.
pushes you,
We will stand to the last warrior.
and soon we will know if that is enough. Do not underestimate your enemy or his command of the dead.
I know nothing of the dead.
You are wiser than you know. Let your instincts guide you, and keep Chisai close.
Chisai? The field of war is
No living thing belongs in.
All right. I want to see if I can at least get past where the demo left me.
Yep, that's not working either. Gino, it looks like I'm shit out of luck with this.
Dream weighed on
I'm
Tabish's
just
heart.
got one sec. I'll ask
He feared the days of
last board
peace
master how he got around
had
it.
come to an end.
Yeah, just stream your entire screen.
No, it's using an anti-copyright blocker.
Oh. Point the camera at your monitor and stream that.
Yeah, live that
trouble and
life.
dream.
Yeah.
I should check the watchtower. And then... First, I must go to...
Looks like a big storm coming.
Let's hope not.
In my experience, if a storm wishes to come, it comes.
Do you know where Minamoto is?
No, but Anako was looking for
I'm
you.
getting answers, ZP.
Anako. I'll check in on her.
Ah. Used an emulator and an app. That's that. At that point, pointing a camera at your monitor is actually better.
I got a better idea. Okay, set up a virtual machine and run the Amazon stream in the virtual machine and capture the VM window.
Hello?
What?
I heard there's a skill issue in here.
Yeah. Did you hear me, CP? Gino?
Yes, I did.
Did you get what I was saying?
I appreciated what you said. Yes.
Seen anything out of the
Yeah.
ordinary?
I got it. ZP would not know. what you said.
completely dead.
CP knows what you know what a virtual
Yesterday
machine is,
tells
right,
us
ZP?
nothing. Any day could be the one death
No.
comes to life.
Oh,
Be on
well,
the
never mind.
Thanks a lot. No.
I joined at the right moment.
Master, do you know what a virtual machine is?
Yo, man, I can hypervise all day, night long.
Great.
All right, girl.
What I said was set up a VM and run the stream in that, and then capture that VM window and stream that.
What?
Or go the Android emulator route.
Or that. I like my idea better.
Well, I like another idea because ZP isn't a technology guide.
I'm a samurai.
You are a samurai. Are you a samurai on a steel horse you ride?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that song in like 20 years.
Really? 'Cause, like,
It's been less than that.
yeah, like 10 years at most.
Yeah, probably 10 years.
Wait, is Brady streaming a real video game?
Yes.
I got sick
no,
of
I
dealing
don't
with
wanna,
cheat engine.
I don't know how to fucking do this, Justin.
And also, I reached a point where I wasn't sure if the cheat engine thing for DMC2 was working correctly or not.
Oh man, what?
Ito,
Yeah,
what happened?
I moved over to just using like that trainer soft, like a trainer software that's the least likely to give me malware for these things instead of cheat engine, because it's just too much of a hassle. I don't have time to go looking through like registry objects or whatever the fuck.
Or memory addresses.
Memory addresses, yeah.
No, that's why I didn't use cheat engine the one time I tried to use it.
Yeah, I just don't have the patience.
I was like, fuck this.
Oh, thanks, Takeshi.
Yeah, but did everyone bully Braden for playing a real video game? Am I late to that?
No, it was just not working as intended.
Oh, okay.
Happy about it.
So no one's bullied him for playing a real video game.
Also, I was gonna play Stalker 2, but then it kept crashing because I don't think it would like so BS.
Your mother says hello.
Hell yeah.
And that you're a bastard. Laugh
That's the
well,
real zone.
But keep your katana sharp. Have you seen Minamoto?
He's in the village somewhere.
Anyway, I'm hanging out with my cat.
Okay, so chat is also saying there's a skill issue involved on Braden's side this time. So skill issues all around.
I am the human skill issue.
Oh, and speaking of skill issues, Gino, I sent the edited recording to you.
Anoko, are you alright?
Takeshi, thank goodness you're here.
Publish it.
This little girl has a bad fever.
I might have turned you down
Can you bring
a
me the,
tad too
willow bark
much.
powder I
I'll
gave you? It's urgent.
Give me a moment. I'll be
even
right
it
back.
out next time.
I'm trying to
Gatsu.
this is, but I can't figure it out.
What?
What is this? It's like, I've never seen this game before in my
Spirit
life.
of the Samurai.
Yeah, I've never seen this game before in my life.
It's a stop motion video game.
A stop motion? I can't even tell. Oh, okay.
That's
Hard
wild.
to tell.
Like, look at the way his walk cycle.
Look at how his character stands out from the background. It feels very much like a 3D model turned into a sprite.
Huh.
I love how that cat looks.
Yeah, I just think this game looks fucking great.
Sometimes I'm like, this has too many frames of animation.
Yeah, like I think that might be their mistake. Is it has too many frames and it's not like fucking Ray Harryhausen.
So
But the thing is, if you try...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You
Originally, I said that they were probably interpolating some frames or something, but now that I think about it, they're probably not. They probably don't have to have as many frames of animation as, say, a Wallace and Gromit movie, because it's a video game and they're just repeating the same animations over and over. So they can just make those animations way more detailed.
Look at those cat. Look at that cat. Look at it go.
I was gonna say that you probably don't want them to go for like a real low frame stop motion, because then that's just like Primal Rage.
And also it would
KI.
Wait a second.
Like, I think
you
this
said
looks
that.
good.
This is just
You
what
said
she
that
wants.
weird.
But
You seem to imply that Primal
The
Rage
spirits
does
do
not look
speak
great.
through
The Kodama fear the forest. And
dreams are slippery things.
his honesty rang true.
Okay, then how about this
Reason
Clay
to be
Fighter?
troubled.
I don't know.
Which version of Primal Rage are you talking about that looks good? I'm trying to figure it out.
Probably the arcade.
Like the arcade one, maybe, but like the Super Nintendo one and the Genesis one. Oh god, that Genesis one looks awful.
No, those 16-bit ones look awful. The PS1 Saturn ones are passable. Now the Game Boy one is where the action is.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, what about the unreleased prototype Primal Rage 2 cabinet?
See, I'm not even that deep.
Oh god, what about original Game Boy Primal Rage? Do you say Game Boy Advance or original Game Boy?
It's a Game Boy.
I understand.
I thought you said my brain thought you said Game Boy Advance.
What is our first duty?
I'm gonna drive there and fight.
Because
To maintain our
I
fighting.
was looking at footage of Primal Rage at the time, and I was like, "There's no way this can work on a Game Boy."
It doesn't.
Remind Takeshi of his
But
vow.
no, now I'm
And if
looking
you
at
decide
it,
to gimp it enough.
I have no doubt.
it looks like shit.
Yeah, they released the original Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy. Just so you know, they're willing to release anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Mortal Kombat 3 was on the Master System because Brazil's a magical place. Alright, so chat is not talking about what if consoles had personalities and themes again? Like, what if like they were fun to turn on?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Did you forget with the PlayStation 5 boots?
Yeah.
Like they've allowed you to change themes. I have the PS4 advertised right now.
Yeah,
So,
I haven't even checked it.
So when is Microsoft going to put like the original Xbox boot as an option in the X?
I feel like so few people even remember what that looks like.
Oh, it's so good though.
I remember what it looks like. It looked pretty good.
The 360 one I feel is more iconic just because so many more people play it.
Oh, that original Xbox boot.
Like that green thing just zooming in.
Green blob,
like the bassy boom-ish sound effects.
That THX shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Brought back Blades as a fun 20th anniversary.
The Blades were really cool.
The Blades were cool. The problem is they're so of their time that if you brought them back, it would feel like trying to use the 90s.
I mean,
are you telling me it would force Microsoft to make a more useful interface?
Even arrows now.
This may be less advertisement oriented. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
You can't make them do it in no way.
The ads are what the ads are. It's the problem.
I know. I really don't like the Xbox's interface.
Yeah, it's
the original Xbox.
The Series X.
Hi Tyler. How's sports? You watching sports? How are sports? Are the sports going on? It's Monday. I don't know if there's any sports on Monday.
Today's Monday.
Wait, is it Monday?
Yeah, it's Monday. I'm just.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
When I got home from work, I fell asleep for like 3 hours, so everything's a fucking blur right now.
That's awesome. Hey,
that's bad.
Natsu, what happened? That person who did a bid on a room that was low.
Which one was that? The one where they were half my price?
Yeah, where they were half price, and you said this seems bad.
From what I understand, they're supposed to be doing it, but I don't think they're going to be making any money.
Okay.
Is that a stagger meter above his head?
Maybe.
It seems to be going down. There we go. Here it is.
Are you parrying? Is there any parrying in this?
Are you securoing?
No, it's not Sekiro because I'm not chaining parries.
What's that?
How does one chain a parry? I feel like if you
It
parry
came to me
someone,
in
that
my
you've
dreams
just parried
again.
them, and now they should
I
be off
fear
balance.
Stendoji again.
Play Sekiro and you'll find out.
I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. Sekiro also the only Souls game I don't really think I'll ever finish.
The moment we have prepared for
Remember when games were good and like and had like combos on the screen and it'll give you more.
That was a good game.
Back to me. Quickly.
Like in what?
Dark Souls 3.
Did it have like a combo thing on the screen and like you'll build a combo?
Well, you can build a combo.
And it'll be
you could do some cool shit though. Every weapon had a special move where you just hold LT and then you can do a cool thing.
Can you do air combos in Dark Souls?
Most of them were useless.
I don't think there's a jump button in there.
Where are you going? We must join the ranks.
From Software didn't. I'm sorry, listen, Dorkmaster. From Software didn't invent the jump button until 2022 when they released Elden Ring.
No, there was a jump button in Sekiro.
Oh. Well, I didn't fucking care about Sekiro.
Oh, look at you, fake FromSoft boy.
I'm sorry, I've never played a Kingsfield game, so actually, technically, I have. I played like 10 minutes of the Ancient City.
You should play Kingsfield 1 like a man.
Or just play Shadow Tower Abyss.
I also played like 20 minutes of Shadow Tower Abyss.
Because it's the only FromSoft game that starts you with a knife and a 1911.
And a pistol. No, Sekiro is really cool in a lot of ways, but like the parrying thing, I just I can't. My brain doesn't work like that. I want to dodge.
Only parry to dodge.
You can dodge. There is a dodge function, but it's not. It doesn't move far enough in one case.
Yeah, no, the dodging is kind of pointless.
No, I mean there is reason to dodge, but also, and
well,
you
yes,
can,
and
you can
unparryable
cheese the
attack.
game.
Is that a? What the hell is that?
A demon of some sort.
I believe it's a Lord of Change, one of the greater demons of Tzeentch.
Uh-huh. Not all of us have played Might and Magic, Braden.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to provoke me. And, and I refuse to acknowledge your provocation.
I acknowledge it. A+.
Okay, so what if I told you you can add, you can pick stuff to add to your attack strings. So you can it's like God Hand, where you create your own custom attack strings.
Gino, the Nuggets are already up by 12. This is gonna kill me.
Yeah. Gino, the Nuggets are delicious.
They are delicious.
What is the state of vegetable people nuggets, like chicken nuggies?
Chicken with Y.
They were pretty bad when I last tried them. Are they better?
Pretty good.
Okay.
One thing I will say is that I tried the KFC Impossible Nuggets. I don't know if they still have them. Those were upsetting.
I think they discontinued them because they were so bad. Now they're up by 14. I can't watch this game. Nope. They're gonna win. I don't care.
Watch it. Look at it.
Oh, okay, so if we're not trying to strain these anymore.
This.
No, we're watching this fun game, Spirit of the Samurai.
Braden's game is fine.
Yeah,
my
game's
is
fun. It looks really good. It's got Samurai and Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, it's like it's the Spirit of the Samurai.
Yeah.
Spirit's down in the
What are we? Some kind of Spirit of the Samurai?
Samurai Spirit is a different thing.
Yeah, Samurai Spirits is just what they called Samurai Showdown in Japan.
Oh wait, is that what that is?
Yes, that's actually what that is.
Is this the sequel to Spirit Stallion and Cimarron? The
DreamWorks film? No.
I believe that there's a Spirit Stallion and Cimarron TV show on Netflix.
I am aware of this.
Of all the things to get a movie, this looks so good.
Yeah.
Which one's your health bar?
It's the three little pips in the middle.
Oh.
So the right one, I believe, is like a poise meter, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, the other two characters play pretty differently.
Yep. Also, by the way, there are 3 playable characters in this game, and they...
One relies on bow and arrows and has to keep a pretty big distance, but can do better criticals, especially if you hit the head. The other relies entirely on magic.
Yeah.
Is there a ghost? Wait, no. Is the ghost the bow and arrow dude?
Listen, I didn't get that far in the demo.
No, wait, no, shit. The bow and arrow dude is the magic guy. The little Neko cat dude is a spearman. He does keep away tactics.
Sacramento still has 6 points CP.
Cool. I'm okay.
You want to know how many points you have?
Look at this thing!
It's like a spidery Metroid thing.
Oh, God! This game's so cool!
Yeah, this seems like a lot better than Trek to Yomi.
I mean, Trek to Yomi's whole thing was just like, we're in black and white.
That guy, yeah.
Oh, look at his individual walk cycles.
Or convince Pete to pick it to make out the inferior.
It's only $16.
Is this on Game Pass right now?
I don't know. I bought this. It was like it was like $15.
Yeah, and for a variety of reasons, the Steam reviews have been significantly more negative than the Epic ones. I have not been able to figure out why.
Why are people negative about this game?
I think they think that okay, let me pull this up.
Because I just think this game looks outstanding.
Which group of assholes is currently butthurt that this game is interesting?
Wow, that was one of the most boring games I have ever played in a while. The story is not worth mentioning, just a samurai who needs to kill some evil demon or so what.
Okay.
But that's all there is to it. I am sure some people had this on their radar for the art style, but in my honest opinion, the style is just not pleasing to look at. At first you think, wow, that looks pretty good, but it gets super stale and boring really quick.
Okay, so these people are just boring fuckers.
Because some people, you know, just don't have any taste. That's fine.
It seems like a lot of people don't like the jerkiness of the animation. It feels sluggish and clumsy in its current state, unfortunately. Was so excited to play it, but it feels like it was boring chore.
Okay.
It felt like it...
See, now you're just reading dumbass Steam reviews, which is the equivalent of a bad
These are the negative ones. You asked me to read the negative ones.
Why does it not run at 60 frames per second?
I just wanted to know why, and it is running at 60 frames per second, but...
I was just wondering if something was broken.
If I were to play this, I'll return to something I said earlier. It looks like a mid-90s game where they took a 3D model and turned it into right. That's essentially what it's done.
It's like the Neverhood, but better.
Yeah, so like, if I were to play it, I would approach it like that. Because all those games looked kind of clunky.
Yeah,
I found it.
Sorry, go ahead. There's like the art style doesn't necessarily define what the game plays for it. I get that.
Another undercooked project. This one is very unique looking art, stop motion, surreal nightmare. It has great atmosphere and feel. Sadly, the game is not even on alpha stage. So many bugs and combat feels somewhat unfinished. Too many bug breaking scenarios where I couldn't surpass my progress.
So
because the game just freezes and glitches out. It's a shame another one bites the dust by developer who thinks that releasing this stage of a product is okay.
I'm just curious, like, are you able to find a review of this that was written by someone who speaks English?
Okay, let's find out what Spirit.
What's a positive review?
Anoko, are you okay?
Takeshi, I'm so happy to see you. We thought you were... It all happened so fast.
Like, this came out 4 days ago.
Yeah. No one's reviewed it other than yeah. All of these.
No one could have foreseen this.
This game came out like last week.
Told me.
All that matters now is that we prevail. Let your sorrow harden your resolve.
Where is everybody?
Can't believe they would
Those
release a
that
game and then have
survived
to
are
patch it.
guarding them.
And you?
I couldn't
Oh, well.
endanger the baby. I buried. They're breaking in. I'll go into the passage.
Is it locked?
Has everyone
The
here
key
seen
is
Wicked?
inside the house.
I'll be there as fast as
I
I can.
haven't seen the movie in a long time.
Beware
in
them.
theaters, so no.
Anoko!
Anyone else?
I don't watch movies.
Unless we have watch along.
No, I do watch movies sometimes, but I don't watch them in theaters.
This is why people should watch Challengers.
I haven't watched Challengers.
Challengers made me believe in cinema again.
Didn't make you believe in tennis again?
I thought that was Megalopolis.
Oh, I mean, Megalopolis also made me believe in cinema again. And also, The Substance made me believe in cinema again. God, The Substance!
Look, this guy's just having a bad day. Just at every turn, some new horror shows up.
I really enjoyed the new Wicked movie.
Yeah,
It was
Wicked.
good.
Yeah, that's like it's a really fun adaptation of Wicked. The biggest crowd pleaser musical of the 2000s.
Ariana Grande, I was concerned at first, but she nailed it.
Yep. Nope. Yeah.
Good luck with that second movie, because the second half of that movie is a lot less fun.
Well, yeah, the second half of the musical has
is a lot less
fewer
fun.
good songs.
Basically, all of the good songs are spent almost, so that's okay.
I hope that they are.
They improved them?
Yeah. No, I think you have to make new content.
You know, there's going to be a new original song for the Oscar. That's what they always do with musical adaptations.
I was worried with the first song that Ariana Grande was just not able to pronunciate the songs. That's kind of my concern with her is when she's up in her high range, she just stops enunciating anything, which is a problem in music. But that really is only the first song. The rest she's fine. She's great.
So what you're saying is, in terms of modern musical performances, she's up there with Russell Crowe in Les Mis?
No, I'm saying she exceeds Russell Crowe in Les Mis.
What?
Do not forget me! Do not forget me, 6201!
The stars. I am guided by the stars.
And I'm Javert!
I am Javert. I am stars.
He's so bad in that.
I am Jean Valjean.
Is anybody in that good?
Anne Hathaway won an Oscar.
Else.
Sure.
Everyone but Russell Crowe is great.
Is Hugh Jackman in that movie?
Yes, he's Jean Valjean. And
Great in it. What's her name from The Princess Diaries?
Yes, Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway's great in it. Eddie Redmayne.
That's right.
Great in it.
See, there's a creepy guy over here.
I've got to fight. I'm trying to think what other cinema masterpieces I've seen recently.
I watched Gladiator 2, which is cinema.
That movie's just fun.
Yeah, it's not as good as the original.
I mean, nothing was ever gonna be.
But, you know, Ridley Scott still makes crowd pleasers.
They somehow made a movie that is more Hollywood than the first Gladiator, and Gladiator 2 is just stupid fun. And Denzel had a lot of goddamn fun playing his role.
I'm glad that Denzel Washington still can go nuts. Because he is hamming it up so much.
Is he just like a crazy evil kind of guy, or just?
Oh yeah. I mean, not super crazy evil, but he is just like. I'm not even gonna
He is
bother
chewing the
being-
scenery.
Yeah.
Okay, so not necessarily Training Day kind of evil, but
Similar levels of unhinged.
Okay, great.
Where he is just.
Raiden, that last battle sword fight scene at the end,
Yeah, budget.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think describing it as budget Training Day Denzel is kind of funny because Gladiator 2 definitely had a much bigger budget.
Like, the set pieces and the costuming, I wouldn't say it's better than the first movie. It's, like, there are even parts where it seems like it's cheaper, but it's funny, and it's more fun.
The first movie looks very good.
Except for the CG. Which, the CG in this one ain't that great either.
There's not much CG in that first movie. Just very little.
Yeah, wait till you see the fucking CG baboons.
Also, like, CG has gotten more detailed, but hasn't gotten less noticeable. Like, bad CG is very much still obvious. I don't think we're ever gonna get to a point where it's not.
Did any of you watch Deadpool 2?
You mean Deadpool 3?
I have seen
Three,
Deadpool
the new
2.
one.
Deadpool 3 is a movie I want to watch. I have not seen it yet.
I have seen the relevant clip that made me go, yeah, I should watch this.
Which relevant clip?
The one with the cameo from the character who looks directly at the camera and says, "There will only be one."
Okay. Yep. It's a good. Yep.
And, yep. And I
respect it.
said, yeah, okay. I should watch this.
There's so. Should I not spoil anything?
No,
at all?
don't spoil it, because I really actually want to watch it.
It's on Disney Plus.
It's on Amazon Prime, which is where I watch it when I watch it. Just come home and watch it tomorrow evening.
It's good.
I have listened to. I was gonna spend tomorrow evening listening to that album and actually comment on it. Cause I keep thinking about it, but it's also very weird and I have no idea what to say. But I'll probably watch Deadpool instead. Anyway.
Because I was on a lot of flights recently. So I've watched a decent amount of in-flight movies.
Yeah, that's why I watched American Fiction, and I saw the TV Glow, and what was the third one I watched?
God, I saw the TV Glow is also. Wow.
That movie is
a trip.
Yeah, that movie is drugs. But yeah, The Substance. The last 20 minutes of The Substance, my older sister was covering her eyes half the time, and I was just cackling.
What is the premise of The Substance?
So The Substance is, basically Demi Moore plays an aging actress who, she loses her show because the network wants someone newer and hotter. So she uses this substance called The Substance to create a younger, hotter version of herself.
The way is clear, but not for long. We should leave now.
So she's Clayface from Batman the Animated
Oh,
Series.
buddy. No, it's, what if I told you
Can you get them for me?
that, the way the substance works is you literally, birth...
Do you have the roots?
I'm still looking for them.
A young, hot version of yourself who comes out of your back. There's a lot of body horror shit.
Basically,
is what I'm
like
saying.
cocoon, butterfly out of the cocoon, but every time you want to be rebirthed as a sexy lady, which is the whole motivation of this character.
But also you have to switch back and forth. It's it was made by a French woman.
Just a few more seconds.
Therefore, movie is actually a metaphor.
Yeah.
There. I see. If you drink this, you'll...
Neither will we if we stay here.
Alright, this is about where I stopped with the demo. So...
It's, like it's King's game. It's not going to be especially close. Barring something unforeseen.
Yeah. Yes, my sister is a nurse. My older sister is a nurse midwife, no less. So, you know, on a daily basis. Yeah, but yeah, it's fucking gross, dude. It's great. No notes.
Probably a bad sign for the movies that I watched on the plane that I can't really remember what they were. Or
I'm trying to remember what the third movie I watched on the plane was.
Just very tired.
Because I thought American Fiction was kind of like Jeffrey Wright is really good in it, like everyone's really good in it, but also the satire part of it is not nearly as sharp as it thinks it is.
Better watch where I step.
Like it could have gone so much. Oh.
A very bad comedy. Something Treasure of Something Mountain or something. Treasure of Foggy Mountain. Yes.
That's not a real movie. That's something Disney put out in the 70s when they were doing nothing but live action shit. You can't trick me.
The premise was, it's three guys who are just, they're bros. They're like coming of age, you see?
Uh-huh.
They're starting to drift apart.
Uh-huh.
Loseriest of the friends is like, we need to stay together, guys. We need to find this treasure on this mountain. It's been lost forever, and we need to go out and find it. And wouldn't you know it, they find a compass.
Yeah.
That leads them straight to the treasure. And then
hijinks ensue.
It's a comedy.
I'm being told Anora is coming out on streaming tomorrow. I heard very good things about that movie.
Conan O'Brien's in this movie. Treasure Podcast.
I mean, listen. Having seen The Love Guru this year, like half the cast of The Daily Show is in that movie. It does not make the Love Guru any more watchable.
Has your, like, impending film snobbery just been a long-form, intense reaction to watching The Love Guru?
Listen, I'm not saying that watching Challengers and then watching The Love Guru a couple weeks later made me go, I need to watch movies so I can have opinions on them. But I'm saying that, Challengers is very good.
And The Love Guru is not.
And The Love Guru is still somehow not as bad as Jiggly. I will say that.
I'm sure Mike Myers is very happy to hear that.
Because the thing about The Love Guru is it's just him doing his shtick. It's just very bad.
Yeah. Except I'm pretty sure that ruined his career. Like,
I mean that and Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, that's true. There was that as well.
He sure did do that Cat in the Hat movie.
And now all he does is Shrek.
Oh fuck.
He was in that other thing, the directed Netflix movie.
He would, yeah, the Pentaverate.
That's it, the awful one.
See, that
trap was funny.
Yep. Yep, the bespoke. Yeah, I'd say this game does have like a little bit of a animation heavy, but it still lets you cancel out of things, so it's not actually flashback or out of this world.
I would expect, given what they've done to achieve this look, I would absolutely expect this to be a little clunky. Like that would bother me. It does look a little, I don't want to say easy, but you sure seem to be chopping these guys up that much of a problem.
I mean, I've almost lost my health.
It looks so good though.
Having health is overrated anyways.
I kind of don't care.
Yeah, you only ever need one hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah, the total.
Okay, I have lockpicks, but this guy doesn't know how to lockpick. Because he is a samurai.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Alright.
I've got to bounce as well. Getting late for me. Have a good time with this awesome looking game.
Yeah, this game's super neat. This is totally Ninja Mario. I'd say Ninja Mario is more of a, I don't know, maybe the NES Ninja Gaiden games, or Shinobi. Goemon.
I'd say Goemon's probably the closer Ninja Mario analog, yeah.
Man.
Not so much the Shinobis or the Ninja Gaidens. Those are more like...
those N64 Goemon games, man.
The Zelda Lake is really good Zelda Lake.
Yeah. There's mech sequences.
Even the
There are two of those N64 games.
Yeah, one of them is basically just a standard Goemon game, and one of them is like a Zelda Lake. And they're both pretty good.
Yeah, I think both are good.
I like the part where they used the size of the N64 cartridge to have singing.
And mechs.
Yeah.
Specifically the mech song, yes.
My brother's playing Chivalry 2. I still think it's great that that game has a dedicated yell button. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, you know, it's a good button. You know, if you're gonna have a button, might as well be a yell button.
Yeah, is that how I know he's playing it? Can I hear the yells? Yes. My brother got the platinum in Elden Ring today. So, he's better at video games than I am.
For now.
Did you ever finish that game? Did you ever...
No, I have never finished Elden Ring. When the DLC came out, I did that one stream as a joke. And was like, oh, I should get back to this. And then I didn't. He also has the Platinum in Ghost of Tsushima, so those are like the 2 games he's played the most this year. Lionheart, the only thing you need to enjoy ER more is just thinking about George Clooney's face. See what I did there?
That's a deep cut.
Okay. The kunai are good because they're fast, as opposed to the bow, which is not fast.
But does the bow hurt more?
Yeah, but they parry the bow.
Ah.
No.
Instead, I'm gonna probably play Rise of the Ronin if I'm gonna play another Soulsy game. Oh, look at all these bodies!
The literal pile of bodies.
Kitty! Oh no, it's my son Boba. Do I ever play games with my brother? Yeah, sometimes.
When are you gonna play It Takes Two?
When are we gonna play It Takes Two? See, the problem is, It Takes Two is not, like, a punishment. I mean, the part, like, it seems fun. I don't know. So I did play Chivalry with my brother. He's playing Marvel Rivals right now, which I don't want to play.
It seems fine.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals is fine for what it is.
Ah, fuck. See? You go down pretty quickly.
That's always usually also another one of the reasons why people on Steam reviews don't like games is it's too hard, but it's too easy. It's too this, it's too that. Hey. I don't know. It's almost like this game would have actually benefited from a games press that actually can review games. But alas.
Oh shit, look at that little kitty doing sick combos.
Yeah, you really do go down quickly.
Yep, it's because the arrows. Oh wow, me too, Lionheart. The reason I never got the platinum in Bloodborne is, like, has a lot to do with, the Chalice dungeons, and specifically fighting the Watchdog of the Old Lords, with half health, which basically means you get one-shot by everything. There we go. Okay.
So are there, like, special unlock requirements for those other two characters?
I don't know. It might be a story thing.
Okay.
But this is like an actual game, right? It's not an early access thing.
No, this is out.
Okay.
How's it going? Oh, you know, playing video game. Listen, man, it's okay if you don't if you don't have time to watch. I'm not gonna tell anyone that my silly internet streams are worth. Okay, yeah, if you get hit in the back, you're just done.
I feel like that's for most things, you know. Just in life, if someone attacks you from the rear, you're having a bad time.
It's like that part in
back in
Return of the King where Christopher Lee told Peter Jackson what it sounds like when someone gets stabbed in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. One of my favorite anecdotes.
I stabbed Nazis to death.
Is, because he was, you know, part of the OSS or whatever. Yeah. Alright, how about we stop it for right here? Let's Spirit of the Samurai. Because this game is cool. And mixed.
I wonder if there's just something late game that people maybe aren't really jiving.
I don't know.
You gonna give Stalker another go?
No. No, I think Stalker being the way it is probably just a factor of OBS or something making it mad. Let's see. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I remember. I gotta pull up God Galaxy, and we're gonna,
I have a feeling I know what you're doing.
we're gonna, we're gonna do something.
Are you about to embark on some sort of adventure?
Oh, I could. I mean, that's not what I was planning. But, no, even worse.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, God.
Alright, the hottest CRPG of 2009 is back, motherfuckers.
Jesus Christ, Brayden.
Are you aware of this game?
I've heard of this game. I've not actually played it.
What if I told you they also made a sequel to this that I might ask for a refund for from GOG?
That good, huh?
No, it just seemed like a lot.
Okay.
Oh, look, we can have crunchy text that's impossible to read.
Why don't you just say the name of the game now?
This is Knights of the Chalice.
Oh, God.
That's a video game.
this is what people had. I believe this is made by a French guy.
15 years ago. This game's horrifying to look at. It's like, what if Spiderwick was worse?
It was worse, you say? I wasn't sure that was possible.
Alright, we'll play the demo first. You have finally reached the haunted ruins meant by the inhabitants of the nearby village. You're excited by the prospect of finding treasure.
Wait, is this using the Ultima engine?
No. F1 is the help menu. No, this is a custom engine. There does not seem to be anything of value left in this derelict building. You see some broken barrels and rubbish in the corner of this ruined house. There might be something valuable hidden there. Who knows? You have found a narrow passage into the earth. The stench of death rises from the opening. So this game is trying to specifically be kind of a tribute to the Dark Sun games. But also it's God, right. Oh, God.
Yep.
So it's all the fun of 3rd edition combat, and like made by people who thought Temple of Elemental Evil was too tame.
Yep. Sure looks like it.
So how does the combat in this even work? Is it just...
It's turn-based.
Like... Oh, so it's turn-based? It's not like you go up to something and a bunch of dice start rolling?
Anyway, these guys have ambushed us. They've cast Entangle. We're fucked.
I remember the boards over at Game Banshee really like this game.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, dead character. Yay. Although, yeah, hey, guess what? Tristan is dead. Our cleric is dead.
That's a problem.
Just like straight up dead? There's no way to bring him back?
Not in this demo scenario.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
I mean, what do you need a cleric for, anyways?
Yeah. No, it's not like
It's not like you're gonna have undead.
Yeah.
In your journey.
Yeah. All right. I have just for the record, I just submitted a refund request for Knights of the Chalice 2. So let's look at that game. Because I thought it would be funny to stream, and then I'm like, oh, right. Not only is this game not a looker...
Why is this game $45?
$45.
Why is Knights of the Chalice 2 $45 fucking dollars, Braden?
Isn't this game like 20 to 30 years old or something?
No, this game came out last year.
Wait, what? They made a sequel to that game.
Module selected.
No, Knights of the Chalice 1 came out in 09.
Wait.
It just looks old, you see.
What? You didn't answer my question, Braden.
Yeah.
Why is Knights of the Chalice 2 $45 fucking dollars?
Because it's like, you know how before he put his games on Steam, Jeff Vogel would charge like $30 each for all of the all right.
The nonsense?
Yeah. All right, create new character.
Oh God.
How do you feel about UI?
So this was released.
Boy.
This came out last year.
Last year.
Yes.
This is a game they released last year.
Yeah.
Did they get their engine from the year 2001?
Probably, yes. Look, we got centaurs. We got dragon people, which look like this because they didn't bother to make
a female
unique
dragon
paper
person?
dolls for so they're just the orc paper doll but colored red.
So did someone just buy like a Blender license and
This
make a
has
video
some
game?
real Blender license. Elf. Hey, what's up?
Just gonna make a member of the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
$45.
Yep. Yeah, I have submitted a refund request.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
What is UI?
UI is hey, look at all of these classes.
Mm-hmm.
So, as opposed to the first game, which just had fighter,
Whoa,
mage, cleric.
what the fuck? Oh my God, it gives you the stat sheets just right there.
Yep. Hello. Hey, remember 3.5? What if 3.5, but also,
Wait, go back to those modifiers there, real quick. Show me some
this just
modifiers
looks like
again.
nonsense
No, wait,
to
no,
me.
any class. Don't just pick anything.
Okay. Bishop.
Show me a stat sheet again. Show me like the job description again for this.
So
one.
the bishop is the they're clerics, but instead of they don't get 9th level spells, and instead they get more domain powers.
Okay. Wait. Go back to the table there. I'm trying to see if like it's how 1-to-1 it is to 3.5.
Oh, it is. It's
that's
based on the
basically
3.5
it.
SRD.
Okay.
It's not even using Pathfinder. They didn't even bother to move to Pathfinder. And I imagine the people who made this game probably have strong feelings.
I mean, they have some of the weird, like, pseudo job hybrid classes that you can make in 3.5 still. Like, they have a psionicist, which I imagine would be okay in 3.5.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I know for a fact that it's at least workable.
Psionicist, Psychic Warrior.
This is art.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Mage
that.
Knight.
So, like, this came out, what, 20 years after Neverwinter Nights was released?
This came out 22 years after Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah, okay. Just pointing that out real quick. Like, they could have just made one of those custom campaigns for Neverwinter Nights. And released that instead of this.
And it probably would have looked better.
Oh,
Yeah.
not probably would have looked better. It would have looked better.
Alright, what are Mage Knights? They can use light armor and light shields, so we're gonna have to go for a finesse build. Well, half salamander, my favorite. Mantis. Mantis, no, we didn't bother making 3D renders of bug people.
So it's just a yellow person instead?
Yeah. Half giant, it's just a person.
It's just a taller human model. That's great.
Yeah, when you're half giant, you gain 3 inches in height. Everyone knows that.
Dwarf. This guy's name is just Bill.
I don't like the
Baggins.
look of that man. I don't like the look of him at all.
No.
It looks like he snuck into my house and I need him to leave immediately.
Wait, do the female dwarves have beards?
No, there's no female dwarf model.
Oh.
They're cowards.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
this game feels...
Made
So
for a
it's been-
specific audience.
Yeah, it's made for a specific audience.
That could
It
have
also-
been bigger if they had put slightly more quality of life.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's made
but
for
hear
people
me
who
out.
haven't upgraded to Windows, 7.
It's been
It's still
out
on
for like a
Xbox.
year. It still feels like a work in progress.
Yeah. Storm Warrior. They can, okay, so they can cast. They're like a druid fighter multi-class.
Uh-huh.
This looks like what would happen if you told ChatGPT to make a D&D based video game.
Yeah. It's got that look to it. Death Knight.
Yeah, it's got an AI slop.
Okay.
look.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna make a Death Knight. And he's lawful evil. Let's see what skills do. Okay. You need intelligence.
So you were funding this game.
Yes.
So you didn't have fun.
No.
But you had fun with the first game.
The first game is at least, like, has excuses.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Right,
look at...
so
Like, is this
oh
studio's
my
whole
god,
thing
you have to
that
pick
they
your
release
feats
games
from just
like
this long
20 years
pull-down
too late?
list?
Yeah.
I mean, at least they color code them, right?
Yeah. So,
Recommended.
dwarven armor training, no penalty of speed.
Okay, so there's an attempt to, like, opt players into a build path that is at least doable.
Attack focus. Improved grapple. How do you feel about 3-5 grapple rules?
I fucking hate them. Just make it an athletics check.
There's a reason why, for as much as, like, CMB and CMD have their own issues, axes, hammers, bows, and reach weapons.
Remember when we all thought that the inspiration thing mechanic would be something that we'd use?
I always forget. Yeah,
hey, you've actually been in character and have actually made the campaign fun. I'm gonna give you a couple of points. Oh wait, I have to remember to do that.
Yeah. Like this UX makes this is going to sound very mean.
Uh-huh. Do you think you could make something better?
No. Myself? No.
feel like that's an unfair statement to make. Like, sure, Brayden, who has never made a video game in his life, probably couldn't make a better video game
I
than
found
this.
something.
That doesn't make this acceptable.
All right.
What I'm looking at, literally,
I
what is
heard
this?
something.
What even? Who?
I'm trying to
who
think
thought
of
this was
like.
acceptable?
I'm trying to think of like the
This
indie
place.
CRPGs.
It doesn't feel right.
So it's like
They could have
Sounds
just
like
used
an
Spiderweb
adventure.
software game.
How
They could have
exciting.
used the fucking Baldur's Gate 2 engine, and it would have been better. What, the Infinity engine? Is that
Hey.
what it's called?
Look over here.
Yeah.
Let's
you
climb the
play-
statue and take it.
Have a look at this.
Did you play Depths of Peril back in the day, Brayden?
No. All right. So we take Timothy,
Easily done.
the warrior skill.
Did
I
you
need a
play
rope.
anything by Soldak Entertainment?
I am rich.
I think the thing that actually kills me is the constant voice barks. Yeah. So
yeah, this Tokimeki Memorial music.
God, this is just like you're making Jeff Vogel blush. Like, you could have just stuck with the sprites of the first game, which like look fine for what you're going for. Oh! Okay. I have a glaive.
You know,
Easily
you know
done.
what's a
I need a
old
rope.
school one of
Will do.
these that I actually
Right away.
recommend sometimes
I
for
sense
sickos like
treasure
us is
nearby.
Escalon Book
There
1.
is something hidden in this room.
You know what I'm talking about, Braden?
What?
I found something.
Escalon Book 1.
Oh yeah, Echelon.
As
yeah.
you wish.
Echelon.
I can't go there.
I'm cold again.
I need a rope.
We will probably never play one
Yes,
of
my
those, but
I need a rope.
again, the fine
Okay.
people of Soldak Entertainment, they make a lot of these. And I don't know if any of them are good.
Yes. Easily done.
Like, I
Of
respect
course.
having
Of
barks,
course.
but only having one person to do the barks.
It's locked. It's locked.
Do you have any items to?
Uh-huh. Right away.
God, this voice
I
acting.
am rich. Sure.
I hate it. Braden, I hate this.
I need a rope. Sure. Right away.
Timothy, do you have any lockpicks? No.
As you wish. Right away. Will do.
Okay. We're gonna exit the desktop. That's Knights of the Chalice 2.
You stop playing this game?
I'm gonna stop playing this game in case I put my refund eligibility in jeopardy. See, that first game is like charming because it's very intentionally trying to look like those Dark Sun games. Whereas
What if I told you that I
Uh-huh.
read the reviews for The Inquisitor, and it seems like people are very split about The Inquisitor?
I think The Inquisitor is a game that I will pay $5 for and have a laugh.
You mean to tell me people who worked on the most recent Commandos game made a questionable game?
People didn't seem to like that game. No.
And didn't they do one of those. They did Dungeons 4 before they did Inquisitor.
No, no. Dungeons 4 is good. You see. No, the Inquisitor.
Oh no, wait, you're right. That's just a Calypso thing, right?
Yeah, I believe it's just Calypso publishing it. No, the Inquisitor, which used to be called the Inquisitor, before they changed the name, those cowards. No, this is okay, yeah, it seems like I don't know what else they've made because they don't have their own dev page. But yeah, Calypso here for German. Anyway, I was thinking about maybe playing one of those games for Arbitrary Waters, Strategic Hell, and or the Wheel of Dubious RPGs Season 3. I think I'll just play the first one. I think I think I'll just play the first one.
That's probably the smarter idea. Yeah.
Cause and then I have some DOS trash. I want to play for that series. I got some CRPGs from the DOS era that seem really good. And you can look forward to those. I don't know. I still haven't decided what if I want to do my idea of I'm just going to play hard strategy games until I get mad. Or if I'm just gonna jump right into what if I played these jank ass RPGs. So, yeah. What was I? What else? What else was I going to do? How about we just call it here?
Okay.
Is Joku streaming anything?
No idea.
Relkin is still playing this video game called Ark the Lad 2.
Yeah, Ark the Lad 2.
Hi, everybody.
So,
Ark the Lad.
So, have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Sure.
gonna hope that that GOG gives me my money back.
I hope GOG gives you your money back as well.
All right, bye.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.